Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Masked Player third place game between Bonfire, Bat Lady, and Goryteller. Um, the last match of the tournament, the finals just finished up a little bit earlier. And so now all have been unmasked except for these two in particular. So we'll have to see how this goes. I did play Bonfire Bat Lady round 2 of the tournament. Got a 2-2 draw. I don't believe I've seen Goryteller play at all, so I have no insights on who that player may be. But we will see if any clues drop. I really have no idea who is who here. Now, I don't know. I could speculate wildly about who is who, but I really have no idea. So there's that. If anyone else has any insights here. Oh my god. It's base only. Oh no. Oh no, it's base only. That's hysterical. Um, so I believe, I'm not sure how this was all handled, but all the contestants here had temporary subscriptions for the gold subs, and apparently, well, apparently, that ran out. Wait, is Bonfire Bat Lady going to renew their own sub? That's suspicious, isn't it? Surely you'd have, like, Cavo Sapien or Alibi do that. Is that a clue? Or if that's a clue. Maybe Bonfire Bat Lady is one of those two. Oh, unless they just like decided to spend like real money on the single match here. Okay. I find that suspicious. I think Bonfire Bat Lady is one of the organizers. Ooh. Ooh hoo hoo. We're on to something here. Okay. So here we go. A decidedly more interesting non-base only board here. What I'm looking at is trashing's not a problem. However, what is a problem is actions. We have Throne Room, but there's no cantrips, which means you have to do, if you want to play big here, you need to do Throne Room chains, which you can definitely do. It's a little awkward, though. I think the gear might help out a bit, because what gear allows you to do is saves like some like throne rooms for next turn. But they have to also throne the gear, because you can't just like play gear by itself. So like if you throne the gear, that at least means one of the throne rooms has to stay out with the gear. But like if you had a critical mass of like throne rooms, and some other things in this deck, I think you can actually make it work. And the payload here would probably be like displace, right? You play displaces on golds. You may not want a treasure trove or something. So you play some displaces there and try to work out with that. That's that is what I imagine would happen. Oh, hello, Akuchi is here.
Hello, yes, sorry I'm late. These players are very prompt.
Yes, quite prompt. So, hold on. I think I need to turn you up a little bit. I'm just gonna try to improvise the sound mixing here.
Sure, yeah, sorry I am joining late here.
That's all right.
Looks like we've got an interesting kingdom. Throne room is the only source of plus actions.
Yeah.
Hmm.
I think I wouldn't try to build here if gear didn't exist, but I think the fact that gear exists, I mean, you can at least set aside, like, the start of a turn every time. Like, if you can set aside Throne Room, Oracle or something, then you can actually kick off every turn reliably. But
Hmm.
like if you don't have that, you're very reliant on drawing, like, Throne, draw, like, at the start of every turn, which is pretty hard to do.
Yeah, it looks like they're both going for Devil's Workshop, so the imps can definitely help out there. You can imp and then you can do your throne
Yeah.
kind of thing. Yeah,
But like the fact that there's no cantrips even makes this so awkward.
absolutely.
If
Yeah,
there's a cantrip, you can just load up on cantrips and be happy, or even just a non-terminal that wasn't throne room, you could be happy about it.
yeah, we'll see how big they end up building, but I like being able to play with displaces and stuff. Um,
Yeah, I think you have to build here. I think so. The thing is, if you only end up with like 4 throne rooms, it's really sad. But like, obviously, you can't play money here because your opponent gets 10 throne rooms, and then they just easily win. I think.
I mean, it depends how fast you can go, right? Because if you get thin and then do a displace thing, right, I think that's the alternative. Is you get thin and do a displace thing and just try to get through the provinces. Now, displace isn't nearly as good at that as like most of the remodel
Yeah,
variants.
yeah,
You can't go province to province.
displays can't mill provinces, which is I think I think the engine here will beat a displace money thing, uncontested. This hand from Bonfire Bat later is hilarious.
Well, you get to trash 2 copper if you want.
That's true. I guess Trashy Copper is actually not that bad a deal. Sure. Uh, man,
It's not a good turn, but yeah.
these decks are something else. This is a really hard board to play. I think this is a very difficult board. No, not trashing. Oh no, not trashing. That seems so wrong to me to not trash there.
Yeah. Yep. Well, does Bonfire Bat Lady have another silver in the deck?
Um, maybe, but even if you do, why would you want why do you want silver on this board?
No. I'm saying if you didn't have another silver in the deck, you might be concerned about trashing 2 copper there.
Oh
Like, probably not, but
no, because you still have.
if you have another silver, you definitely don't have to care.
I mean, you still have 4 coins, right? Like, there's these 2 coppers here, plus you'd
Yeah.
have 1 copper there left over. So like that's still already 3 coins. You can play Steward for money. Like I'm not. I think just thinning down is
I
critical
think this is
here.
a great kingdom to get real thin because of displace, right?
Oh yeah. You definitely want to get thin here for sure. Even if you're playing money, you want to get thin here.
Absolutely, yeah. If I was playing money here, I would. I mean, probably gear Steward, and then just try to trash quite a bit with Steward. I don't know. Maybe you don't even get gear. It's hard. Gear
Um,
is so good in the opening.
I mean, I guess the question is, does gear money beat displace money at? Well, the problem. Yeah, I don't know.
That I mean that is a question. So, and the answer is yes,
Oh,
probably.
wait, no, we have a Steward here coming in. That's fine. Okay, I was gonna laugh again at the double throne room, but we have Steward coming in. I
Okay,
think
yeah, good.
especially with like treasure troves, you probably just go gear money if you're gonna go money here.
Uh, yeah, yeah, yeah. That's true. If
Um,
it was like Chapel, then you'd get thin and do display stuff.
yeah,
But
yeah,
yeah, with Steward, it's probably just a little too slow to compare with Gear Treasure Trove stuff.
yeah. If I was doing money here, I'm probably thinking like 3 gears and maybe 2 treasure troves, or even like 3 gears and 1 treasure trove might be enough.
Yeah, I would just stop at 1 treasure trove and possibly get a 4th gear later. But anyways, neither player is doing it. They're trying to play with throne rooms, which is completely reasonable. It's just going to be there are going to be some sad turns.
This looks like the kind of board where the uncontested engine looks pretty good and the contested engine looks pretty bad. So we'll see how it works. But look at that. No, we have a steward coming in. We're fine. Oh, I think the
Huh,
championship
we had
match
a
finished up.
throne gear, and there was a second play as Way the Goat, which just looked kind of funny.
Yeah.
The orange goat.
Oh, yeah, that's definitely funny. Okay, looks like the third place championship match finished up. So welcome everybody to the third place masked player match.
Indeed, these are the only players who have not yet been unmasked. Do we have any theories? You got any theories, Johns, about
Okay.
who these players are?
So here's the thing about Bonfire Bat Lady. When the first game we played here was a base only game because the subscriptions ran out. And so Bonfire Bat Lady said, "Let me renew my sub real quick." So I think it's interesting that Bonfire Bat Lady didn't say like, "Hey, let me get like one of the organizers to renew my sub." They said, "Let me renew my sub."
Yeah, that is very strange.
That's weird, right?
Yeah. I mean, we were both in this tournament, and yeah, I had no knowledge of this accounts before
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
uh,
So,
I was informed. So I think
so
Bonfire Bat Lady sounds like an account that already existed. Like
um,
maybe
maybe it's somebody's main account. I don't know I'm thinking it might be one of the organizers. Would they play in their own tournament? Do you think? If like
maybe.
Cave or Alibi?
Huh. Maybe. I
Um,
Yeah, I don't know much about Alibi's like Dominion playstyle. I don't know if
yeah.
I've ever played them.
Anyway, I think Goryteller could definitely be freaky. That would not surprise me. I think from what I haven't seen much of Goryteller's play though, so I don't have too much information to go off there.
Yeah. Huh. Anyways, other like strong players that haven't been unmasked yet are so Freaky, there's Kaplane, there's
Dan Brooks.
Dan Brooks, Psychomatic, and then like Dr. Steelhammer, Burning Skull potentially. Still a lot of options.
Many
Okay, we're going with
options.
the Throne Imp. Okay.
Um,
Oh.
oh,
I guess we're not.
we're gonna trigger the shuffle first, I think. Or sorry,
Interesting.
we're gonna put stuff in the shuffle before we trigger it, I should say.
I was wondering if that second in play is actually going to find anything.
It doesn't have to find anything if you don't want it to.
It really does, because your turn's over if it doesn't.
Oh, you're right, because you can't play it on Throne. Oh, oh no, that's bad. This doesn't work then.
They added a Faithful Hound, but yeah, that throne is unplayable.
Um, Interesting. So if you knew one of those two cards was a throne room,
no.
well, you can draw again here at least. Oh, you can't draw. It does twice.
You can't do anything.
No, they took coins off the steward, not draw.
I don't know.
That was weird.
I don't know the correct play, but that was weird.
That was actually really weird. Yeah.
I think you want to start Throne Imp.
No, no, no. So I think knowing that there's a throne room on top there, you might want to start Imp, Throne.
Okay, you can do that too.
And then you can draw with steward twice.
Yeah, I think either of those lines was better than the one that actually happened.
Yeah. Anyway, this board is so awkward. It's one of the most awkward engines I've ever seen.
Bonfire Bat Lady has 5 throne rooms at least, because we saw 2 played and 2 in hand at the end of last turn, and there's another one in their hand now. So probably just 5 total overall, I think, maybe.
Yeah, I assume
Goryteller should be getting another one though.
And this like a very clear throne room there. Yeah, that was very clear. I still think we want a pair of gears in this deck, just because kicking off is so awkward.
I completely agree. Something that is awkward with gear, though, is you can't imp it if you have one in duration.
Right, which means you need to throne room it, which means the throne stays out.
Yes. So there's a lot of awkwardness with this deck.
So how do we...
I'm just leaning more and more towards gear money with a treasure trove at this point.
I just think if you let your opponent get 10 throne rooms, though, like the engine actually can work. I just don't think it works very well.
At this point, I don't believe, because it's not like the throne rooms ran out real early. This is turn 11, and the throne rooms just ran out. So,
I mean, you might be onto something. I don't know.
I would have been scared to play money to start, because it's just hard to know, you know.
This engine,
it's hard to know how awkward it's going to be.
Yeah, this engine is so awkward. This is one of the most awkward engines I've seen.
What do you even gain here?
I don't know.
Wait, what's up with the Devil's Workshops? Do people have 2?
Yeah, I don't know why we have this many Devil's Workshops. I mean...
Whoa, I don't think... it's not in my mind at all to get 2 Devil's Workshops here.
Like, there's a limit to how many imps you can actually sustain on these boards, right?
Absolutely. It's the number of throne rooms you have. -1 if you want to do literally anything else on your turn.
Yeah. Anyway, this is all a huge mess, and I love it. I love this board. This is one of the best boards I've seen in a while.
So the players are getting the gears now. Okay. Wait. What just happened there?
Wait.
Oh, it was an imp gear. Okay. And then
we're not setting Wait, what did we set aside?
So why are we not setting aside the throne and the gear, which you cannot play this turn?
Plays a gear, sets... No, we did. We did set aside a throne and a gear. There's just another throne and a gear.
Oh, hold on.
We only get the gear because Imp played gear, so we only played...
We drew the throne and the gear with the second Imp play off the throne room, not the gear play off the first imp.
Yeah, that was yeah. So like the throne room gear got
Like-
set aside and then immediately redrawn, so it looked like it didn't got set aside.
That's actually hilarious. Gear, throne room set aside, plays imp again, draws
Uh-huh.
throne room and gear.
Oh man.
I wouldn't mind actually just putting a province in the deck. The thing with displace is it's fine to have a province in the deck.
Oh yeah, no. I have
That's what I've been finding.
yeah. I feel like I would try to build here and then just lose to money. I'm not. I think my instinct tells me that the engine wins here against money, but it has to be played like really well, probably.
Yeah, no, I'm just talking about this very moment for Goryteller. I
Oh,
would
right.
strongly consider displacing gold into
Oh,
province.
oh, that's totally fine. Yeah, I would definitely consider that too.
But it looks like we're going to have a gear into displace. It's nice to have 2 displaces in the deck, although I don't think necessary. But it is nice with like imp. You can like you have big dreams if you get a second displace. Is how I describe it.
Um,
I'm not sure I'd be dreaming that big
a
at this
third
point.
displace is even more dreams. Do we have enough? We don't have that many front rooms, right?
No, you have at most 5 as Goryteller, and I don't even know. You probably have 5, but yeah.
I mean, we start here with Throne Room Oracle, I assume, and then I have no idea what we're doing after that.
Hopefully, finding a throne room.
Oh yeah, no,
I
definitely.
would discard everything that's not a throne room since you have the draw cards. In your
Yes,
hand.
you absolutely need to find Throne Room.
And that is you find a displace in an imp. The imp is wait, no, you don't.
Rip. All right, that turn's
What
done.
is even happening here?
Oh, we can throw in the displace for stuff, I guess. We need to get rid of these
Wait,
Devil's
wait, 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 wait.
Workshops.
Hold on. Okay, I was looking at the wrong people's cards. Gotcha.
Um,
Reveal things are being revealed for
well,
other for the opponent.
we could also throw in the gear right now and set aside a bunch of stuff. Like set aside 4 cards for next turn.
That sounds good to me. And just buy a province, really.
Yeah, that sounds fine. This is peak Dominion right here, though. Absolutely peak Dominion.
Watch you like draw 4 actions or something. I do think you need to gear. Like it leaves a throne in play, but you just need to have cards in your hand to kick off.
Yeah, like if you don't have cards in hand, you literally can't.
I think you're
do anything.
guaranteed you have throne next turn if you do the gear here.
Yeah, so set aside like Oracle something. I mean,
probably Steward.
Probably
the
Steward.
You have 3 displaces, so probably.
Oh, you're right. There's 2 more displaces down there. Yeah, definitely Oracle Steward here, I think.
And then you'll. Yeah.
And very obviously 2 throne rooms. I think.
And then you buy a province.
I think province now is probably correct. Your dreams.
You could also reap. It's not terrible, but I would just buy province.
Well, with only 1 buy, I don't think reap is all that exciting. Well, I guess it would be probably like turning gold into.
Yeah, you would absolutely be displacing
It'd
the golds. But
it'd be nicer if the gold went into your hand instead of into play, I think.
Like it would be nicer, yes.
Yeah. Okay. So
all right, we're gonna have some turns from both players here.
I'm wondering if Bonfire Black later should have led on Imp and not Throne Room, so like Imp the Throne Room.
I don't know how many imps they have, but I think they're gonna have enough uniques here. Like they can imp a Faithful Hound and a Steward pretty trivially.
Yeah, I guess that's true. Yeah, you have a lot of uniques. Okay.
And then they can throne the gear or then they can throne. Yeah, and
yeah,
this is gonna be a good turn.
Oh wait, is it 6/4 on the thrones?
Yeah, it sure looks that way.
Huh.
Which makes Goryteller's 3 displaces and multitude of other terminal actions pretty suspect.
Yeah. I think that might be a little bit too ambitious to have 3 displaces in Goryteller's deck right now.
Find that imp a little bit odd. Well, the second imp's not going to have a target, but maybe that's okay.
We need some gold now,
that's
yeah.
Gold. Yep.
See, like this is the engine what it's supposed to be doing.
Yeah. Now there's a question here. Like, you probably hold on to a throne room and just gear it. Like, if you want.
I would gear 2. I think I would gear 2 throne rooms. I think.
Well, we're not doing that, so we're definitely going to gear 1.
Yeah.
So this will be you set aside Throne and Gear, and then you play Gear again, and you set aside Imp and Faithful Hound,
Yeah.
and then you
I
displace into
yeah.
Province.
I think setting aside 2 thrones would have been better. Anyway, wait, set a copper instead of Faithful Hound aside? Why?
I don't know. I do not know. And do we have we have a throne to displace here, which is pretty nice.
Oracle protection. I mean,
Yes. You can get 2 provinces. It's not terrible.
You could also do like province and gold. Like you could turn the Devil's Workshop into a gold, like exile gold to province and Devil's Workshop to gold or something.
You could. I wouldn't mind 1 more imp with my 6 throne rooms.
That's probably fair too. Yeah. Oh,
then next turn, I'm done. I'm done with the. Oh, another throne room play. That's a lot of throne. Yeah, I think you're right. There was room there to.
Why? Wait.
Save 1 more throne room.
Why did we trash 1 copper instead of 2 coppers?
Because we wanted to draw a province.
No. Okay. Sure.
I don't know. Man.
So this hand, this hand here looks a little scary, right? If if Imp doesn't find throne room, like, aren't you just like done as Bonfire Bat Lady?
Yep.
So like this is why you have to set aside 2 thrones.
Yep. Yeah, and you've got a throne in.
Well, yeah, but you have to find the throne off this Imp.
Yeah, no, I'm just trying to calculate. Like they've got 3 thrones in the deck, so how likely is it even? No, they have 4. 4 in the deck.
Now there's 4 because 1 got tossed. Yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna be rough.
Yeah, I think you really need to be setting aside 2 thrones unless you absolutely need to spend the throne for some reason. Just because you need throne to kick off.
Meanwhile, Goryteller with 4 throne rooms is just kind of out of luck.
Definitely a bit over terminal, I would say. Also, they're
not setting any aside. I don't think you even play that Imp, to be honest. I think you play Displaced and Gear. I guess you can play 1 Displaced to the Imp, but
well, you also could have just like played the Displaced twice though.
Don't you want to play Gear?
Oh, I mean, I'm saying you could have played Gear twice and then Displaced twice and not played the Imp.
Yes, that's what I was thinking.
Okay, yeah. Anyway, this board is everything I would hope it was going to be.
Goryteller probably wants to get rid of at least 1 Devil's Workshop. And at least 1 Displace. And probably that spare Gear. And probably a couple more terminals. And then the other Devil's Workshop. And then all their coppers. And once they thin out all those cards, they'll be in a pretty good spot.
Yeah, I think Goryteller is just dead here. I think losing the throne split here is going to be too much to come back from.
A dud here from Bonfire Bat Lady does open things up, and that's, as we noted, quite possible.
And that's true.
Yeah, Bonfire Bat Lady confused me and possibly themselves with the way they played their throne rooms. Like, I like to do the thing where I only play another throne room at the last possible moment, so I kind of know where things stand. But they did some multiple thrones in the middle of stuff, and so there was like you have another thrown action at the end. I'm like, oh, I didn't even know that.
Yeah, just for my own sanity, like it is so incredibly difficult to like keep track of all these like throne chains if you don't like stagger them in the right way. In King's Court's even worse too, but
yeah, you got to have a method. Now, okay, so I think we have no Gear plays from Goryteller is the situation.
And that's correct.
Gaining more terminals here.
So how do they plan on doing anything next turn at all?
Why are you taking the imps? You really don't want those imps.
Okay, that seems so bad. Like those buys seem terrible. All right, obviously you lead on throne room here.
Wait,
sorry, not limp. Sorry, imp. You obviously lead on imp. Yeah.
You have to lead on imp.
Imp into throne room, regardless of what you draw. You're always imping this throne room.
Absolutely.
I
And
guess if you
then if you don't find the
miss...
throne, you have to think about whether gear displaces is your target. I probably
Oh,
think
you
it'd be
can't
gear.
imp the throne because there's a throne in the gear.
Oh my
Oh
goodness.
no!
All right, so
Incredible.
what was the play? Played gear. Why not? Is that
Um,
better than throning
just
gear?
set aside 4 cards, I guess.
I guess it is. No, you
Um,
set aside 2 cards.
oh, that's weird, actually. Why don't you throne the gear?
Well, because then you have the same problem going into next turn where you can't imp a throne room,
Right, but you
and
have a bunch of throne rooms down there, right? Aren't you like guaranteed to find 2 throne rooms if
well,
you...
maybe. I think I actually prefer this play because now you don't have a throne room in duration. You can use all. You have your full 6 throne rooms at your disposal here,
So I'm...
which is
Yeah, okay, that makes
probably
sense.
enough, almost certainly enough to get 3 provinces.
I'm kind of shocked Goryteller managed to draw there. With
Absolutely.
only 4 throne rooms and like no... and like 1,000 terminal draw cards.
Yeah, absolutely. But I think maybe that's why playing the gear was not playing the gear for Goryteller was the correct line.
Yeah, Geary money has probably won by now. I'm still not sure that like the engine can't beat the money uncontested. I just think like it's really hard to play this engine correctly, I think.
Oh yeah, I mean, yeah, absolutely. Gear money would have 5 provinces by now,
Yeah,
with plenty to spare.
for sure,
Like
for sure,
maybe
for sure,
6.
for sure.
Yeah, probably 6 provinces by now. Yeah, almost certainly 6.
Yeah. So the question is like, could you have built a bit faster if you're like getting more throne rooms? But I'm not even
Yeah, I'm
sure.
skeptical here, but it's possible.
I would like to see how fast I would like to see someone play the uncontested one and see how fast they can actually build here.
All right, so Bonfire Bat Lady probably going to be able to get 3 provinces, but it's not trivial with Displace because you can't mill. So you need to be careful here.
Yeah.
What was that imp? Second imp hasn't played anything yet. Okay, so this could be Displace, or we could play Displace in a little while. Doesn't matter too much.
So so Bonfire Bat Lady knows that Goryteller doesn't have Throne this turn, right? It's impossible to Throne this turn for Goryteller because three are played last turn, which means at most Goryteller can play like Throne on Displace or something, right?
I just think I want to win as Bonfire Bat Lady.
Oh no, I'm saying like yeah, if you can win, obviously
I
do
think I
that.
can do it. Like okay, so you only have the 2 displaces, so I think you don't want to imp a displace because you want to
play it twice.
What just happened there? Did nothing get imped?
Looks like
Nothing got imped.
not even like a
Why not
steward.
steward?
You just play steward
Yeah,
for
why not
cards.
steward?
What? That's weird.
Nothing is being imped.
Like, wouldn't you want to just... Anyway, I don't know.
I think you want to play steward for cards. You have so much draw in the form
Yeah.
of Imp Faithful Hound.
Yeah. At
In
this
any event,
point...
I can displace now into gold, but here's the problem. We don't have anything to turn into a province, so we actually can't get 3 provinces right now.
I think...
Unless we can buy a province, which is definitely possible. Now, I would have... Well, it doesn't matter.
Ooh, capital,
Yeah,
huh?
Here we go.
And now we play gear, I think.
You draw up, you displace both golds, and you buy the 3rd province. That's a good spot on the capital.
It'd be nice if we had 2 more cards to draw, though, right? Wait, does this mean you can't play the thrones anymore? Wait, are we out of actions right now? Wait, why aren't you playing the throne? Wait, what? Why are you not playing? Your throne chain's done. Wait, no.
No. The steward is being played to the imp.
Oh, no, but playing the imp broke the throne chain, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Playing the imp seems wrong.
Oh, that's so bad. That's like game.
Wait, hold on. They might not have had the throne, but that's why you were supposed to play the steward.
Like that.
You played the steward earlier to the imp, and you win the game there.
Yeah. That turn was played like at the end of that was played completely wrong.
Yeah. Well, no, you didn't have a choice. The imp drew with 2 thrones. So the problem was earlier when you chose not to play steward to one of the imps.
Like you chose.
That's what you had to do.
No.
I don't know what the motivation there was. You had enough draw.
Or at the end there, given that you're out of throne chains, like just play gear and set aside thrones, right? Like say I'm not going to win this turn, play the gear, set aside some thrones, and then win next turn, right?
I don't have a strong opinion about that because I would like to win that turn.
Yeah, but like if you already messed it up and if you already messed up and you can't, like setting aside 2 thrones seems like very obviously the thing you should be doing.
Maybe. Oh man, it's just you had to play the steward there because you had a faithful hound and a gear left in the deck. So if you thrown both of those, you definitely have enough draw. So you just had to get to the thrones, and then you like everything would have worked out fine.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure there was a win there with
100%. If you
with
play
better
steward
play.
to imp, there's a win. Yeah.
And now we go what, just like Devil's Workshop to gold and hope but like then like if Bonfire Bat had like 2 thrones set aside right now, this would certainly look a lot better.
Let me think about this.
Well, it might still win anyway, actually.
This wins.
If you throne Steward.
For coins, you have enough for Province Duchy.
Throne Steward for coins, and then you can buy
4
Province
coins,
Duchy.
yeah.
Which means that, like, definitely take a Duchy here.
No, never mind. Whoops. Okay, never mind.
Now's not enough.
Yeah. Okay.
I would.
I don't know. I don't know what you do here.
Throw in the gear.
Gear.
Throw in the gear and hope you get another turn.
How can you do that? Like with 1 province left. Ooh.
Well, what are you supposed to do? Like you can't. Like, you have to have another turn, right?
Yeah.
Like, you have to have a turn.
You do.
Yeah. So like
this buys Duchy.
So like buy 2 duchies and then
if you want, yeah.
And then hope like Goryteller can't find a win here.
Which it might not be.
Do you imp the throne? I guess you imp into throne here, right?
You imp
into throne.
You throne.
This is not going to win.
No, it's not over yet. Oracle to find a gold if there is one in the deck. And then you can displace the gold.
Oracle to find gold would work. Yeah, okay, you're right.
But if not, you pick up 2 duchies and hope you win. Well, hopefully 2 duchies.
Yeah, that's it. That wins.
Yep. Yeah, some big misplay there for Bonfire Bat Lady.
Yeah, that was definitely Bonfire Bat Lady's game to lose.
And they lost. Yeah.
Well,
yeah, you had to play the steward to the imp. They were probably thinking I need to save draw so that I can draw stuff up after I displace, but I'm pretty sure they didn't need that. And what they really needed to do was draw earlier so that they could keep their throne room chain going.
Yeah.
It was unfortunate to have like the 2 throne rooms at the like bottom of their deck, but they didn't have to take that risk.
Yeah. And even then, you could have still just set aside 2 throne rooms and won the next turn.
Maybe.
Like they would have absolutely
run out of
won.
Provinces, but yeah,
they would have absolutely won if they had one more turn. Assuming that Goryteller couldn't have won in their turn. Anyway, that was a fun one. Liked it. 5-2 here is interesting. I don't like the 5-2 seems worse, right?
Yeah. Well,
I assume
you can desperation for an altar on 4.
Well, you can do it for 5 also, right? But
well, yeah, I know, but it's worse.
Altar silver seems correct to me, I think. On the 4-3.
Yeah.
Altar nothing seems correct to me on the 5-2.
So this looks like a board where you need to play with Alchemist.
For sure you want Alchemist here with like outpost stuff going on.
Yeah.
Bit sad draws for Goryteller. Not what you want to see.
So it's definitely awkward. There's Highway, but the only plus buy is a stop card. So you just try to get all the highways you can, and then you see how big of a turn you can get.
Yeah.
Probably you can end it on Highway, Villas, and Duchies would be my guess.
I mean, it looks like you're going to end it on... I mean, if you put 3 highways in play, you can alter for provinces, all right?
Yeah, some provinces might be gained. I just don't think it's going to be a province mega turn.
Yeah, I think I'm going to take like a Cardo right now as Goryteller.
Yeah, it's an interesting choice, first 5.
I think I just want to cycle through to my altar as fast as possible.
Sounds reasonable. It's pretty good late game, too, because like you're going to have a tough time. You have the Alchemist on top, which is good. But even still, you're going to want to make sure that your stop cards are on the bottom so you can get to all your highways. You can just... Mm-hmm. It's going to be tough on your outpost turn to, like, see...
Yeah.
Like, all your cards.
Oof, I definitely want 2 altars here, though. Double altar seems correct for the number of altars.
So yeah, I don't like the Wine Merchant. We'll see what the plan.
I don't like the Wine Merchant. Like it just seems. It seems like I don't want like a Wine Merchant in my deck like ever. I don't think.
Yes, that is my thinking.
Yeah.
I don't ever want a Wine Merchant, so I definitely don't want one early.
Goryteller should probably
you have to gain a villa.
Well, you could Desperation buy villa if you don't want to gain it off the altar play, but I think you just gain it off the altar play.
Yeah. I think it's...
When do you want
either the
potion?
winner.
I want potion soon, I think.
Right. Yeah, that's kind of unfortunate for Goryteller. They only have 3 coins left.
Yeah, I mean, you can always desperation, but like at some point, you don't want these curses very much. I don't like.
At every point, you don't want the curses,
See, I don't.
except maybe at the
I really
very
just
end.
don't like the highway. Later on, I want some highways, but not right now, right?
I don't mind getting the highways. Like, I agree with you that early on, one cartographer probably better, but then I prefer the highways to the outposts. Like, that early outpost doesn't look good to me.
The outpost didn't look good. The wine merchant
The
didn't
wine
look
merchant
good.
definitely didn't look good.
The lack of potions so far is a little surprising to me because you definitely want alchemist here. Like alchemist is fairly strong here.
I think Goryteller is never going to hit 4 coins without playing wine merchant. That's
Well,
my
you can also
prediction.
desperation for it, right?
You can, absolutely.
If you're clean enough,
I'm just
if you're
saying,
clean enough, yeah.
if their logic is, I'll pick up potion when I hit 4 the next time, well,
This is a pretty funny one.
there's an issue there.
Um,
Oh gosh, I think you get Villa potion.
you can also just get potion, right? You know, do you want a villain in your deck?
That's a good question. I don't.
I guess
know
you could gain villa and then alter the villa into potion.
Uh, that would be a silly play. Yep.
These highways are not
Yeah.
inspiring me.
So important to point out, like if you get outpost first like this, potion is a lot more dangerous because you might not have 3 potion.
Well, I think desperation gets around that a lot though.
Yeah, I guess. Oh, speaking of which, that might be the 3rd pile.
Curses, they could definitely run.
Yeah.
I just like the lack of potions is actually very, very surprising to me.
I think these guys are allergic to Alchemist. They've been reading the comments on the Discord too much. It's led them astray.
They probably saw some tier lists that said Alchemist isn't very good.
No, they probably listened to some hyperbolic talk with no context whatsoever. Believed it.
Yeah, like
maybe they even said those words, and now they feel locked into it. They can't go back because they're the ones who even said it.
Someone needs to tell them that draw is good. Draw is good, and there's only one card here that draws.
Chat's got you covered.
Like the mills are weird. This many highways is weird.
Well, look at these 4 coins. I was wrong. There is a 4 coin hand.
Well, it's by million, I guess.
Actually, yeah, I don't know. You could buy Seize the Day.
Right now, no. Seize the Day, I think, is way too powerful late here. Because, like, once your deck is up and running...
Oh, how are they going to get up and running?
That's true. But look, generally on a board like this, Seize the Day is useful because you get 2 turns at the end of the game, which, like...
Yeah, well, I was just wondering if
huge.
Goryteller might have wanted to do that to try to, like, get the highway instead of taking a curse.
Oh,
but it looks like that might not have worked out anyway.
This is a good this is a good point. Alchemist might be hiding behind the Philosopher's Stone, so like you can't see it because Philosopher's Stone is in the way. That's the only explanation I have.
Yeah, I mean, you can actually make a functional deck with Alchemist, and you can't without. I think that's really just the root of the situation.
Yeah. That's... the free Villa crash. All that play does...
Mill piles to end this game.
All it does is mill Villa.
Yeah. I mean, you're getting highway. No? What?
Cardo? I mean, at this point, Cardo's a bit
Didn't
late
you already
to the party.
gain a cartographer? Bonfire Bat Lady chose to gain 2 cartographers over the last highway. After going after highways.
Well, no, I think that makes some sense because you only really need 4 highways, right? Or even like 3 highways is enough as long as you draw them, right? So like, there's some thought to just cycling through to your couple of highways to make sure you can get them in play for
Yeah, we'll see if that works out. How do you get a good turn with no draw? Maybe we'll find out.
I'm just like shocked no one has got Alchemist on this board. It's actually flabbergasting me.
I mean, it's tough to get without getting a potion first. That's where these guys are having trouble.
I mean, I guess more Cardos at this point. I have no idea what we do from here.
I've got no idea.
Yeah, I guess if you can
I
get
just
4 highways in play, you can auto-pile the villas.
I honestly think yeah they're just gonna go after mills, and I don't
So like
I don't like it, but it's what it is.
this game is so close to ending. This game is incredibly close to ending.
Well, I don't really see a big old villa play. What happened
Um,
there? Mill. Okay,
we
so Altar's a
discarded
bad
really.
card now.
Wait, why did we discard? Like
Because Altar's a bad card.
but this could have won, right? If you discard Copper Altar right here, and you find if the last card there is a highway, then you just win the game,
I'm
right?
confused about that. Are you looking at the two pile?
No, no, villas would autopile, and then you get 2 mills, right? The altar plus the buy
Oh, Villa's autopile with 3 highways. Yes,
with
gotcha.
4 highways. Oh no, they do have 3 highways. Yeah, this wins, right? This is game over.
Um, yes.
Yeah, okay, this wins.
Okay.
Cool, 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 cool.
All right. There we go. That was the plan all along.
I was thinking you need 4 highways. I
Okay.
was thinking you need 4 highways, but that's enough.
It's fine.
Well,
Johnson and I would have played that board differently,
I would
but
have gotten draw,
there
but
we are.
that's cool. Bonfire Bat Lady gets a nice spot there at the end, finding the Villa autopile. Anyway, trying to play the board without draw was so weird to me.
Yeah, bit strange. The early outpost is also strange.
Yeah, it was definitely too early. I think so. I would have gotten the earlier cartographer, cycled around to my altar, and then cycled around and then got a potion and just drawn that way. And then you get basically full turns instead of like all these weird partial turns.
Yeah, I probably would not have noticed the cartographer early, but I like that idea.
Listen, Cardo's a great card. All right, don't malign the Cardo.
Uh, this board, well,
Hmm, it's probably not rebuild money, or that's not really rebuild money. I guess just rebuild.
no. I mean, there's goat, so
There's
council room money.
goat.
Council room money at the very least is better.
I think the payload's a little awkward.
I don't think you want to build too big here because its council room is well, the plus buy is all awkward, right? You like one council room is fine, but like getting 2 council rooms, that's going to
Yeah.
be overdraw pretty
I
early.
mean, I want some pixies for sure.
Yeah, always.
And there's a
You
lot
don't
of
want to be the only one without pixies.
good boons you can hit. Even like Mountain's Gift is pretty good, I think. Obviously you just take this because it's pays for itself.
I think this is a great board for goat as only trasher, which is good because you're not really tempted to get any other trasher.
Yeah, Cave makes a really good point. If you play all the council rooms and they draw their deck, they can't rebuild anything.
Brilliant.
That's true. Trader
Uh,
Fortress is actually buys. Um,
I do not think that is the problem.
well, I was thinking Trader like cost you a card for the buy, but that doesn't actually cost you a card. Not that
I
it's
just think I end up playing with 2 council rooms. We got an acting troop for some villagers, and then we just have a couple fortresses in the deck.
oh yeah, that's fine too.
And we have
Yeah.
some money payload, and you buy provinces and maybe an island or two. Boom.
Um, yeah, I could see islands being fine here.
Only once I have province, of course, do I get an island.
But like I would still rather just be buying provinces than islands. Although maybe like province double island or something is a reasonable play to keep your deck a little bit under control as you green.
Well, I mean, sometimes you have like 12 coins,
That's true.
or something where it's convenient to get an island.
Not so sure about not
Uh,
trashing there. I think maybe it's fine to take the council room and not trash copper. I'm not sure actually.
I don't know. I would think I'd pick up an acting troop here. You have the council room. I just really want to have those villagers.
Yeah. Even later game, like just having that little safety net in case you draw council room
Yeah,
to no village.
the safety net is huge.
Villagers are very, very strong. Pixies, I think, also not unreasonable. Ooh, there's
I
a hit.
forget. Did they get a pixie? No. Yeah, I like the pixie also because they don't have any in deck.
Yeah.
You always want one.
You know, you gotta fish for the... Well, we already seen the forest and earth now already, though. So those are
All right,
the top two are forest
so
earth.
here you get either acting troop or you get another fortress. Okay, and then
Um,
you buy Pixie.
I think,
It's all good.
yeah. Crypt! No! J-Nils! J-Nils is Bonfire Bat Lady all along. The crypt looks pretty bad.
Amazing.
The crypt looks pretty bad to me, actually.
I don't hate the crypt
I
because
don't.
it's the kind of board where if you do draw it with your council room, you kind of just draw a deck for the rest of the game. If your plan is I'm gonna stick with one council room, then I like this play. If you're
Um,
gonna add a second council room, which I would have planned to do, then I don't like the crypt.
I don't like the crypt, but maybe it's fine.
Look at this crypt play.
I mean, yeah, I guess. So we just
I don't
sequester
know
all the
how many things
coppers?
I set aside.
Yeah, what do you set aside here? Buy like gold pixie? I mean, book gold. You could buy gold pixie here and then set aside like
Wonder if
5 or 6
Bonfire Bat
copper.
Lady is just playing council room money. That's actually this is a good position to switch to just playing council room money.
Yeah, at this point you could consider just going straight money at this point. I'm not sure I like, I don't know, the upside of building still involves you getting like double provinces and stuff. Although council room money could hit double occasionally.
Sets aside a goat and 4 copper, and now has a 1 card deck with the
Um,
council room down there.
that's hysterical. All right.
Maybe this pixie will get Mountain's Gift, and it'll look brilliant.
Oh, Mountain's Gift would be so good right now. Yeah. So this is what the crypt is doing right now, right? It's it's just costing you money.
Oh, Sky's Gift would also have been decent for Bonfire Bat Lady. You'd get 1 gold.
Oh, for sure you take Sky's Gift if you got it. But
Yeah,
nope.
yeah. I'm just saying you'd get 1 gold. You wouldn't be able to get 2.
Yeah.
So, the double silver is actually probably slightly better
They're probably
in
fairly
your position,
comparable. Yeah.
but you go either way. You draw them
Um,
all back up
yeah, yeah,
regardless.
yeah. Mountains would be great though, for sure.
Yep. So there's a 1 out of 6, I believe,
Listen,
chance for that to happen.
I just love the 5 cards of overdraw currently in Bonfire Battle's deck.
Yeah, I always forget. Like, okay, yeah. The number left is on the left. So,
Yeah.
6 left. In any event, it's 6/6.
Anyway, this is why I did not really care for the crypt.
Whoa! No goat. Wait.
We're not trashing.
What?
Like
What?
surely.
No, but why wouldn't you want a goat? It gives you the option.
Yeah. I guess if you know you don't want to trash, you can just take it next turn. I guess. Ooh, Mountain's Gifted there is great. Great Mountain's Gift. Very strong.
Yep, double gold.
Yeah, another gold now. I guess we're just going straight to money. Yeah. Okay. This is fine.
All right, it was brilliant to save the goat, I guess.
Oh, okay. That council room draws a pixie, which is a nice little bailout.
Yep, looking for that council room. You're not going to draw it every turn, but sometimes you will.
Bonfire Bat
So
Lady.
Goryteller really feeling like they wish they had an acting troupe played.
Yeah. Definitely want an acting troupe. I think Bonfire Bat Lady's in pretty strong position right now.
Yep.
Not because of the crypt, though.
I think the crypt is the right play if you're going to play with exactly 1 council room. And I think playing with exactly 1 council room is a reasonable approach. That's not what I would have gravitated to, but it might actually be the optimal strategy. One crypt worked really well with, I'm on board with 1 crypt with the single council room approach.
Well, I think you want a second crypt though if you get first one, right? Like
that's a Danielle's question.
Like
potentially
Bonfire Bat
potentially
Lady.
This turn.
Yeah, but like this turn, Province Crypt would be I think totally reasonable. For Bonfire Bat Lady.
Yeah, it might not be this turn, but like you have
well, you
2
want
more turns to decide that.
You want to get a second crypt down, I think, before like everything comes off the mat here.
Accurate, but you have a couple turns to do that. Yeah.
Yeah.
2 council rooms. That seems like not an acting troupe.
Oh, that's a nice boon there. You definitely take that. Yeah, that's actually quite good.
Oh yeah,
quite good.
Like the plus buy is really good.
And now, alternatively, we just thin copper as they come off the crypt mat, and we don't care, and we just take double province now.
Well, that's what I was thinking.
Okay.
Like, that's why I like the crypt, is because you can replace those stop cards, and like you're not ever adding those coppers back because you're goading them as they come back. So you're just permanently upgrading them to better stop cards.
I mean, yeah, it's fine. Anyway, the crypt mat is its own mat, right? Crypt has a built-in crypt mat. DZ doesn't know the rules of the game. It's okay.
It's actually a mask, not a map, because you put the cards underneath the crypt, so the crypt hides them.
So wait, if I put cards underneath the island mat, then it wouldn't be a mat anymore.
Then it's a mask.
That's true. It does say onto your island mat. It doesn't say under your island mat. Okay, I got it.
It's totally different, completely different mechanically. You can't really play with islands as Bonfire Bat Lady, but that's okay.
That duchy looks a little bit questionable to me. Maybe it's fine. I guess it's fine. Okay.
Yeah, they can afford double province on a good turn, so I think it's okay.
Well, this turn's like very clearly be double province, I think.
Probably. So if that council room was an acting troupe, they would be able to play it. And then they might have better future turns.
I think I want like province gold here as Goryteller.
I kind of like trash and copper, but maybe you have to. Actually,
I think you need.
Well, if I had villagers in play, I would like Province Island.
I want the ability to double province next turn.
That's true.
But
it's probably worth.
I guess the problem is like even if like Bonfire Bat Lady double provinces, you can't double province in retaliation. I still think having enough economy to double province is important.
Yeah, your outs are gonna. If I had villagers, I'd like an island. I'm not gonna lie. But yeah, without the villagers, I do think province gold is correct.
I don't think Goryteller has a good chance of winning, but I think that's probably the best out.
That is enough.
Very clearly double province there.
And
a province in hand with the crypt copper.
Ooh, that was a nice starting hand for Goryteller.
But like, what does Goryteller even do here?
Probably plays 2 council rooms.
Well, yeah, but do you play around?
Maybe you don't.
Do you play around do you play around province as Goryteller? I guess is the question.
Yeah, you play around province. I guess.
But like,
you have to.
Wait, let's say Bonfire Bat Lady just single provinces here. How do you make up the point difference?
Can you beat that?
Like, I don't think you can beat that, can you? And Bonfire Bat Lady is not going to miss province like
that would be 33. So if you pick up a double duchy here, you're at 18. That's a lot of points. That would require a province, double duchy, and a state or something. You can't do that.
Yeah,
you need 3 turns to win.
I just don't think you can play around.
Or you need them to dud and not hit province. But
it's so hard to play around province here as Goryteller.
Yeah. So what? You get a province duchy. Stop here.
Like get province duchy and
can you afford it? Yeah, you can afford it here.
Stop here and buy province duchies. Yeah, I think that's probably the best out.
You know, in those 6 cards, you have a fortress and a council room.
Yeah. I think that probably the best out for Goryteller is province duchy right now, and just hope Bonfire Bat Lady misses.
I agree. That hope is in vain, as we, the commentators, know.
Yes.
And as you spectators also know. However, Goryteller does not. And so I think it is the most reasonable line, because if you play around the province, you need 3 turns to win, and that means you're just assuming that Bonfire Bat Lady doesn't hit province on 2 future turns. And you're going to be playing multiple council rooms. It just seems really bleak.
Definitely bleak. Well, Jane Nails must be thrilled here, because Crypt is about to win.
Yeah, and let's be clear. It was not a mirror. It was council room Crypt money versus Fortress Council Room engine with treasure payload.
Like, very obviously just province here.
Yep, double duchy was the play from Goryteller. They cannot win this turn, so they need to play for 2 turns.
I mean, we gotta play 1 council room at least here. You'd love to not play council rooms, but you kind of have to.
Yeah, you need at least double duchy or duchy island or whatever. I mean, I don't know how you win. 11, 20. So you can get to 24 VP with double duchy. And then province would get you to 30, but yeah, it's just so hard.
All right, well that counts from there. Probably means Bonfire Bat Lady easily provinces here. I assume there's 2 coins in those bottom 4 cards.
Well, don't forget. Oh no, Crypt is out.
Yeah, Crypt's out.
Crypt will provide nothing.
Crypt has forsaken Bonfire Bat Lady.
Crypt is in discard exactly where you don't want it to be.
Yeah, you gotta set aside these treasures for next game. Just double duchy seems fine, and this is gonna be GG.
Didn't buy the estate when they had the option. Didn't want to power up the trade route. Makes sense.
Solid play. All right, that's 2 for BBL.
Okay. Here's another tell. Maybe people will know what this means. But Bonfire Bat Lady won that game, correct? And they typed GG first.
Oh,
if just anybody would do that. You know?
Yeah, that's actually a little unusual. Okay.
I don't know that it's very impolite. It's just a little unusual.
All right. It's clearly Chaos Sapien. All right. Okay, it's somebody who says GG first and also has a bunch of money to spend.
So we got no plus actions here, do we? Well, except for Ghosts from Exorcist, but let's disregard that.
We're probably doing like Storyteller money.
I definitely want to play with vampires, and that might end up meaning that dukes are relevant. Well, you don't have to play with vampire, but I do like it. I know J-Nails would go for Exorcist instead, but how do you feel?
I mean, I would open Exo Silver here, I think.
Then you're probably not getting vampire.
You can still get a vampire. It's allowed.
Yeah. It is. I just figure you're not going to hit 5 on turn 3 or 4 most likely, and then you're going to pick up a Spice Merchant, and then you're going to be satisfied with your trashing situation.
Yeah, but I mean, vampire still gains Storytellers.
Huh. If you go Exorcist, would you prefer Faithful Hound? I guess it's just a little rough because you can't. That's like you're committing to that as a terminal, and you probably want to leave open another terminal.
You can eventually turn into a Wisp, I guess, but no. I think what I want here, I think, is Storyteller draw and my terminal to be Jester, I believe.
All right, so this is a true injustice in the world. Goryteller opens with Exorcist and hits 5. And Bonfire Bat Lady opens with Spice Merchant Silver and does not hit 5.
Well, Spice Merchant Silver is not that likely. I mean, like, I think
truest injustice.
That
ain't right.
Is Ghost reasonable here? I guess Ghost could be reasonable here. I don't know. Maybe. Like, what's the upside of Ghosts though? Like, you're playing more Jesters?
Where did the estates go?
The estates went.
Goryteller. I'm so confused.
Ooh, that's a big hit. That's That's so rude. Exorcist just died in the war.
You didn't want that Exorcist. You want a vampire instead. So you really, Bonfire Bat Lady should be thanking Goryteller.
Yeah. Can somebody who knows what's the odds of Spice Silver hitting 5 turn 3, 4?
Wait, I didn't actually miss when Bonfire Bat Lady picked up the vampire. On turn 5. How did they play it on turn 6? I'm so confused.
Oh, yeah, war cycled a bunch.
Oh, yeah, that was actually a friendly war then.
Well, it still killed your Exorcist, though, which is...
Well, why would you even buy it back? You don't want that card. Oh, man.
Yeah, at this point, buying back Exorcist seems weird to me.
Seems super weird. You have a bat in your deck.
Yeah, at this point, you don't need to get rid of your estates with it. I don't know. Certainly silver would have been nice, just because Storyteller likes silvers. Silver's a lab.
Yeah, yeah. Silvers are always
Wisps
fine.
wisps are not going to draw very well here. After like the into like the mid game, the wisps stop drawing.
Well, I mean, Goryteller doesn't have a spice merchant, and to be
That's
honest,
true.
I wouldn't bother getting one at this point because you have Exorcist and you have Bat.
Yeah.
So
At this point, you probably don't
you
need it.
just trash the coppers with Bat.
Do we just get to end the shuffle here, or we draw maximally? All right, draw maximally. No, no, you
Yep.
definitely don't want that anymore. See, look at that. Wisp's not drawing. Wisp's not
Looks
drawing.
great.
I'm just buy silver here, right?
Yeah. Probably trash estate copper with the Bat.
I would say trash 3 here, yeah. Buy silver, trash 3.
Mm-hmm. Looks good to me.
I think not trashing these 2 cards would be weird.
What's your terminal of choice here?
I think Jester.
Yeah.
Not trashing that estate is so weird.
Yeah, they want another Wisp, but meh, I don't like it.
I would pick up a Jester, either Jester or Tormentor. Like, those are the only ones that make sense. I would pick up a Jester or Tormentor right now as Goryteller, I think.
Yeah, I'm on the fence between those two.
I
I
think
think Jester is. I don't know.
I'm leaning towards Jester, but it's unclear to me.
Like Jester can turn over Bat.
Yeah.
That doesn't do anything for you. Can turn over Exorcist, which is like meh. In fact, maybe you don't play with the terminal if you're going to Exorcist things into imps.
Nah, nah.
All right, Chester is the choice. You definitely want to get more storytellers from your ally.
Yeah, I think playing with one of the terminals is clearly correct. I guess Wisps also. Yeah, Wisps and Bats definitely protect against the Jester.
Probably some thinking going on here for Goryteller, figuring out what those 6 cards are and how many they want to draw.
You draw all of them. Just draw them all.
I think so, because you have a storyteller down there.
There's another storyteller. You want to get into your shuffle and play that Jester you just bought. Like,
right.
Yeah.
But if you didn't have a storyteller, and you had like 1 Wisp, that would be.
Sure.
But it's all good because you have a storyteller and silver or 2.
I think 1 silver. I think. Yeah, 1 silver.
1 silver. So you Wisp, and then you can
All
storyteller
right. And then
for 3.
We draw.
And play the Jester.
Yep, draw exactly 4 there. Plays the Jester. Do we buy Province already or no? Oh, good hit. Good hit. Look at that hit. Province now I think is
single vampire, so I do think we're leaning towards Province and not Duchy.
Province now seems totally reasonable to me.
Single buy, yeah.
Gold doesn't seem very exciting to me, I don't think.
I don't mind 1 gold. I think it'll help you sustain greening.
But I guess
you can also I don't hate it, but I don't know. You're kind of far enough. Okay, your player.
Oof, that's a rough envy right there.
Oof.
Oh, that's actually a rough. That's a rough omens.
Look at that beautiful art on Bad Omens.
That bad omen hurts. That bad omens hurts a lot.
Yeah. Do you trigger a shuffle?
Yes, you definitely trigger here. You have 3 storytellers in a discard, right?
Yeah. Yeah, it's all fine.
Yeah, I think you very clearly play storyteller to draw those 2.
And maybe you draw a Wisp.
Yeah, maybe your turn continues.
Lots of copper, and it's all great.
Yeah, maybe
and then a storyteller.
Maybe your turn continues. Yeah, if your turn continues, great. If it doesn't, it's not that big a deal. You still get to play like your Bat on 2 coppers and your Exorcist.
Agreed. Well, your Exorcist on what? We'll see.
Oh, I guess nothing. But like very clearly play the silver, right? Yeah. Okay, and your turn's done, but whatever. It's fine. Ha, Exorcist.
And your next turn is gonna be great. What?
Do we actually want the Exorcist there?
I do not.
I want
to give it to the opponent. The opponent's super doesn't want it.
Oh, we're not trashing with bat? No,
What's
what?
happening?
Oh, never mind. Okay, no, it's fine. That was fine.
What
That's fine. That was all
is
great.
happening?
That was all good. That was all good. I like
Is
that.
it?
I like all that. Okay.
What?
We're replacing the extra. Well, actually, maybe replacing the Exorcist is like not the worst thing ever. But we did get to get another
Why do you
storyteller.
want an What are you doing with the Exorcist?
We're gonna. Oh wait, are we out of estates? Oh, we are.
Yep.
You know, it trashes faster, I guess.
I would just put it in Bonfire Bat Lady's deck because it's a bad card.
Yeah, taking the Exo is a little weird. I would have not taken the Exo. Yes, I think that's correct. Okay, time to draw exactly 6 cards here with Storyteller, right? There's 2 Storytellers down there, I believe. So you want to draw exactly 6.
Wow, they have that many storytellers, huh?
I think it's 5.
Well, you want to draw 5 with this storyteller, and then think about what.
Oh, sorry, you're right. Yeah, draw 5 with this Storyteller. Okay, that's all the Storytellers now. So now we're just drawing to the end. So just Storyteller 1 copper. Oh, there's that Exo. Look at that Exo coming in big.
I'm gonna be doing so much work here. It's gonna trash a copper.
Oh,
no
Jester,
way.
sad Jester. We don't want Imp,
Yeah,
do we? I don't think we want an Imp.
Another miss.
I don't want an Imp.
It looks like Goryteller wants an Imp. That's why they got the Exorcist.
I don't. Like, maybe it's okay. I don't know.
The thing about, Imp draws like an extra card,
but
so does Silver.
Yeah, it's like Silver. Like the Silver's really good at Storyteller.
Seems like a bad trade.
No, sorry. Yeah, when I say don't want Imp, I mean I don't want to lose my Silver more than I want to gain.
Yeah. No, I'm with you.
Yeah.
We'll see. Yeah. This is what I was afraid of. It's a little better in the sense that if you don't start your turn with a Storyteller, but you do with an Imp, you might save a turn.
That Locust looks a bit friendly, huh?
But it's worse in the situation where your Imp is like one of your bottom 2 cards, and now you're just like, it gets awkward.
It certainly does.
Also, Wisp does draw Imp. I don't hate it. If you have an Exorcist, which Goryteller did, that seems okay. I wouldn't get in the habit of doing that. I'd probably stop at exactly 1 Imp.
Alright, a bit of a sad draw for Goryteller. It's always sad with Storyteller decks when you just draw like all your Storytellers and not treasures.
Yeah, Goryteller has a lot of Storytellers. 5?
I think it's 5/4 on the Storytellers right now, yeah.
Yeah. What happened with Spice Merchant? Is that still around?
I think it's gone.
No, it's gone. It got gone to make an Imp, it looks like. So Bonfire Bat Lady has 2 Imps, which will be good if they see 1 in their starting hand. And
if they don't,
they can target Wisp as well, so it's not too bad to have 2. I think having 2 Imps is not bad.
Who says Doggo?
Sounds like something J Nails would say, but it's not J Nails.
Okay, hear me out. Ready? JSH.
JSH can't commit to playing at any given time.
And that would be the greatest con of all, right?
Yeah, maybe.
No one would expect it.
Could it be Kaplane?
I don't know.
It could be. It's just a Storyteller in this card, right? So we
just play Imp and stop drawing now. It's totally fine. I mean, you can play the Storyteller for 0 draw if you want, or like 1 card here if you want, but it's no real need.
You have already played the gold, so maybe you don't hit Province. I'm not sure. It looks like you do, and you can trash 1 card. Okay. Oh my gosh, so many freaking Storytellers. Yeah, you can bat, trash, copper, Exorcist. That looks good to me.
Yeah, kill the Exo. Exo's done. But not the Provin? Not the copper? Like, surely you trash copper there.
Why do you want a copper? I mean, it's like, yeah, maybe it's slightly better than nothing in the sense that Wisp can draw it. and then Storyteller can cycle with it.
Yeah.
But it's worse than nothing in the sense that if it's in your starting hand without a Storyteller, you might dud. Yeah, it's a hard call. Also, by keeping it, you get more play out of your future vampires. But I don't think. I don't know. I'm okay with that play. I'm okay with it.
It just seems worse than not doing it, but it's probably marginal.
It's super marginal with Storyteller.
Does this game end in a draw? Maybe Misery.
Vampire can gain Duchy.
Where's Misery?
It has not been played yet, so that is likely to make an appearance.
Vamp can gain Bishop. I mean, can.
Wisp, huh?
That's a weird discard. Like, surely, like, you just...
discard Jester.
Yeah, just discard Jester and draw back around to it, right?
Yeah. I think I'd discard Jester. It's actually pretty nice knowing Jester is in that discard. But maybe here you have an opportunity to set up a future turn if you don't see all your Storytellers.
Uh-oh. Kind of wish you had an extra card to draw right now, right? Uh-oh.
Yep.
Oh, look at that copper draw off that Wisp.
There you go. Turn-saving copper draw.
Oh, no. Look at this turn. This is why you discard Jester over Wisp for sure.
So many Storytellers.
You absolutely discard. I guess it's still a province, right?
Out.
Okay, we still have
province.
It
all worked out. 100% worked out.
But, like, that's... Yeah.
So, I think you got to gain Duchy now.
Right? Definitely Duchy, for sure. Diluted is not a thing that matters. Yeah, like this
like a dead turn for Bonfire Bad Lady.
Discarding that Wisp was pretty bad, I think.
Yeah. What did the Jester do?
Nothing. I mean, I guess it flipped.
See, I'm not sure.
No, the Jester did something. The Jester stopped you from getting another Storyteller in play. So that is real. That dud there is really, really, really big news for BBL for Goryteller.
Yeah.
Is Bishop better than Duchy? It means you can't play Jester, but that's probably fine, right? Yeah, that's probably fine actually.
For Bonfire Bad Lady?
For either of them, like you can get rid of the Jester at this point. It's not doing much.
For either.
All right. What's the last card?
I don't know.
It's not a Storyteller, so draw it. Okay, what's a Duchy? Jester. Silly Jester.
Silly Jester. Yeah, I mean, I'd trash 2, but trashing 1 is completely reasonable.
I would trash 2 also, but yeah, sure. So currently, Goryteller is looking very strong to win this. But I guess when Bonfire Bat Lady, I'm playing for a dud here. I don't know, something like Haunting or something might be pretty hard to, or it might hit pretty hard on Goryteller. Oh, never mind. We don't have any vampires. Never mind.
But if there was a Tormentor...
very clearly...
Plague hasn't come up either, has it?
No Plague. Well, let's see if we get a draw here.
Playing for
dud. Gets the dud.
Well, you can buy an estate.
Definitely buy a state. But this just...
The opponent...
BBL wins here on a draw.
Vampire.
Yeah, so Bonfire Battler just wins here if they draw.
Most unexpected.
But you gotta find the vampire. Can't just stop here. Just draw maximally. Don't save anything. Just draw maximally. Oh, actually, okay. All right, fine. That worked. Never mind. What do I know?
That was unexpected.
That was unexpected.
All it took was one big dud.
One big dud does it.
One big dud.
So Bonfire Bat Lady is half a game away from taking third place.
Bonfire Bat Lady didn't open Exorcist and ended up winning. Amazing.
Yes, that's the lesson I'm taking away from that game.
Yes, that's totally the takeaway. There it is. First GG again.
Yeah. Also note that Goryteller is not giving any GGs as like
No. We got
like
a
leading
GG
on.
now from
Well,
Goryteller.
only in response though. It's not like
Only
they're not offering the GG. Yeah.
second GGer. Right.
Yeah.
That. Hmm. Yeah.
Mm,
I don't know. Like that could be me, but it's not me. It could be Mick Senok, but it's not Mick Senok. I don't know who else
no, no.
doesn't initially GG.
This looks a lot like Mask Money to me. I don't think you build here. I don't think you can build here. What would build even look like?
Building would look like Peddler Pathfinding.
How do you get peddlers? One at a time?
Havens. Oh yeah, one at a time.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm just
looks
saying.
bad.
No, I'm saying like there's only one buy. Like you're gonna get like a single peddler return.
Only one buy. I concur.
I think it's very clearly Mask Money.
But with some reap and farmland flourishes.
Oh yeah. You can play money with a little flourish for sure. Haven pathfinding. That sounds like it would take a long time and doesn't do anything. Okay, so Bonfire Battlady misses the mask, which is sad.
Yeah, for sure is. On the other hand, there is nothing that costs 5 that you want. So that's an interesting situation you don't normally see with mask.
Do you take 2 masks here, or just is 1 enough? Like you take 6 never. Just gold, very clearly gold here.
Yeah, you get a second mask eventually, but this looks like a great gold.
Yeah, I was thinking I'd less than 6. B-crap pin? Okay, does B-crap pin work here?
No.
It would take so long to set up. No, you can't even pin. There's no villages.
There's no plus action.
RTT wants to do a golem B-crap pin.
No, I think he wants to see somebody attempt a golem B-crap.
So you gotta play golem on peddlers and then play 5 B-craps. And then you gotta play 5 masks to get rid of the silvers. Perfect.
How could that plan fail?
All right, easy reap right here. Little mask collision.
It's gonna happen. We got a reap for Goryteller, presumably.
So what player is depicted on the Masquerade art? This is the masked player, right?
All right, what was that?
It's the masked player. So like the Masquerade art has to depict one of the players, I think.
They are both masked players, and they're both playing with Masquerade. And the faces are being exchanged. It could be any of them. Could be the angry-looking face.
Is that
I don't really know what the one to the left is. He's got his mouth open. The one to the right is kind of not taking any of your stuff. He's got his nose turned up.
Oh yeah, for sure.
I don't really know what the one on the left's expression is.
Do we province already, or like one more reap maybe? I think one more reap. I think one more reap right now.
Let's just turn.
Wait, pathfinding? Hold on. Did Gory talk about pathfinding? No, there's no way that's correct. Absolutely no way pathfinding mask is correct.
I don't know about that.
I know about that. I feel very strongly.
You do feel very strongly, but I'm not sure.
You think pathfinding mask was correct there?
I can believe in a world where it is. Look at this. It drew him an extra copper, which allows Goryteller to buy province.
Okay, but Bonfire Battley was going to pass a copper anyway.
Irrelevant.
Wait, you passed a copper?
Look at that play.
What?
Goryteller wants to hold on to that province.
Wow.
That's a valuable winning province.
I mean, I guess Goryteller is thinking,
So here's the problem with pathfinding. If at any point your masks collide, which is more likely if they're drawing 3, that's kind of a bad shuffle.
There it is.
You would probably rather have a gold in your deck instead of the Pathfound Masquerade.
Yeah. I don't know. I think that pathfinding was really pretty bad.
It was not necessarily good. Now, what's something that's really interesting is No, I guess it's not interesting. There's just really no opportunity to get farmland.
Um, no. I mean, I guess you could draw like. No, yeah, there's no good spot for it. Yeah. I guess you could like. I mean, you could do like a farmland
Whoa!
now.
That saves Goryteller's turn.
Wow, that's huge. That's a big pass.
Interesting. Yeah, I mean, Goryteller is afraid of not getting enough money.
It doesn't really matter
But
though.
now,
Do you like farmland silver to duchy or something here? That doesn't score. It doesn't score enough points though. Like I think you need. I think you need both provinces as Goryteller.
but if the opponent duchies, you're still in a bad spot.
Um, that's true. Maybe you just province here, and I guess you can take farmland province here.
You can't afford it, but that would be the best line if you could afford it.
But you can't.
Because no, you have 7 coins without playing that gold.
Right, but farmland costs 6.
You can buy farmland province, and I highly recommend it because I think that's actually well, you gave up the estate, which is bad. You still can't win next turn.
Yeah.
If the opponent buys duchy. I mean, you can't win next turn if the opponent buys estate, but you could tie.
Well,
I like farmland province.
A tie is a loss, though, right? Because Bonfire Bat Lady just needs a tie to hit 3.5.
It's a tough call. Maybe you farmland into duchy.
I mean, I think you need like two. You need like 2 duds here from Bonfire Bat Lady. I think.
Yeah, so maybe it's just correct to go after the provinces anyway. You're just really far behind.
You're very far behind, yeah. You could do farmland duchy right here as Goryteller.
Well, you have to pass a card, but yeah.
Well, yeah, but it's gonna be a state.
Yeah.
Or sorry,
you just got to do the points maximizing plays.
Yeah,
and you
think so.
2 mass in your deck, so you don't really want a third. Well, I mean, a third is better than nothing, but only slightly better.
Yeah, I think
you got to go for it.
Yeah, I think so too. All right, it's a 6-point game
you're
right now.
Down 6. Yeah. If the opponent never hits province, you have a chance to win.
I mean, to be fair though, these decks are getting junkier and junkier, so it might be the case that Bonfire Bat Lady keeps missing province.
That's accurate. However, Bonfire Bat Lady, if they hit 7,
ooh,
reap,
that's only. Yeah, that's true. Although I don't know if you can afford the reap, right?
Oh.
Because for like point wise, like if you take a turn off from buying.
Yeah.
Points.
Well, I mean, you could have done it if there were 2 provinces left in the supply.
I think here,
if Goryteller farmlands into province, which they should, then Bonfire Bat Lady.
Yeah, this should very much be province, for sure. Like you need both those provinces.
It might still make sense for Bonfire Bat Lady to reap, though. I'll have to think about this.
Well, situation. I think
because does duchy do anything useful?
You'll be at 31. Well, no, it still does something useful.
Well, you'll be at 37. No,
yeah.
Still useful.
It's still pretty. It's still useful.
Yeah, I guess you'd.
So I would still duchy.
Oh, you can farmland is copper into estate, which is the exact same number of VP, but got me unreasonably excited for no reason.
Or you can farmland province into nothing. Think about that.
That is a inferior play, Johns.
I think it's very stylish. All right, let's see if I think this has to be duchy right now, because or I guess it could be farmland. I guess sure. Okay, that can't be better than duchy, can it? This could win right here if you find enough coins. That's not.
You can't pass the duchy.
No, not quite there.
Wait. What do you mean wins?
Well,
you were thinking a big gold farmland.
If you do farmland on gold, it will win. Yeah. Farmland on gold.
Yeah, that's not happening.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it's rough. You got to pass to the silver. There's nothing.
It takes the Duchess. Exciting.
Trying to make Goryteller's turn as bad as possible.
This is just duchy.
Yep. I guess.
I mean, what else would
You
it be?
can't. Yeah, it gets awkward.
Look at that hand.
It's gonna be awkward.
Oh man, these decks are fantastic. What a
It's
what a game.
gonna be awkward. So at this point,
Is anyone ever going to province again? Like you buy copper, right? Over nothing?
uh, no.
I think you take farmland duchy here, right? As Bonfire Bat Lady. That's like enough points to basically win the game, I think.
Yeah, that looks pretty good.
Because it cuts off future duchies.
That's a good spot. Yeah.
Um,
Yeah.
and
That looks
now,
winning.
how do you score 8 points here as Goryteller? Sorry, 9
Well,
points.
you farmland to copper. That's step one.
Yep, definitely farmland and coppers. Okay.
Ah, the Duchess defense
Woo!
twice in a row now.
Big. No, don't trash, don't trash, don't trash, don't trash. You need to keep the Duchess to trash to farmland.
True, to get a bureaucrat. Transition into the pin.
the pin's coming. I want to see a potion buy right now. Let's go.
You got to keep that Duchess.
You gotta keep the Duchess, yeah. Like, that's trashing the Duchess there is pretty bad.
Well, I mean, I would still accept an undo at this point.
Yeah, sure. Like, you need to score points on this board. Like, you can't stop scoring points. Which means you need farmland. Which means you need. Just resigning? Oh no!
I was deciding between requesting an undo or resigning.
Listen, there were still outs. There were still outs there. Yeah.
Not if you don't request an undo.
All right. Anyway, congratulations to Bonfire Batley for taking third in the Masked Player tournament.
Mm-hmm. Uh-huh.
And well fought by Goryteller, who finishes fourth.
All right, this is your final opportunity, everybody, to make an educated guess as to the identity of these two players before we find out. And now, Johns, this is something I wish I had done when I was recording commentary for the championship match.
Mm-hmm.
Keep the recording going and long enough to comment on the revelation of who these players are.
We can do this live.
People who watch the video later completely in the dark about who they are.
We'll get the unmasking here live. All right.
Yeah. But yeah, I don't really know who these players are.
I don't know either. It's all very, very uncertain. Yeah.
This is like kind of late for a European to choose to schedule a match, but it's within the realms of like reasonable, right? It's like 10 p.m.
Have we seen
like German time? I think.
Have we seen
Terra? Yeah.
Have we seen Terra Cubist yet?
We have not.
Okay, that's an option. It's not that late. Yeah, like it's not that late.
I just remember spectating a game with Bonfire Bat Lady where they played crazy fast and really well on a board with like procession stuff. So that's why I thought it might be freaky, but
I don't think so. Yeah, I don't think so.
I'm thinking less so at this point.
Yeah, there were a few plays there that made me think Freaky would have done something different.
Yeah. I don't know. Whoever they are, they had a nice win here. Let's see. Are we going to get the unmasking soon? We got any? It happened very promptly after the.
Is Cave? Where's Cave?
Match.
Cave, are you watching?
Cave or a Libby. Well, they're not at the table. They are not in the game chat voice channel. So it might not be happening.
They're both on Discord. They're both away currently.
Okay. All right. Well, I guess, future video viewers, you will either find the answers in the description, or you will never know who these players are.
And there will be no way to figure it out. It's true.
All right. Good commentating with you, John.
Yes, thank you. And I'll see y'all around.